go at the temple. You don't go at the jaw.
Say what?
I'm gonna break your jaw. I promise you. And don't even bring your mother or your daughter. Don't bring them.
That he will be training back with Calvin Ford for the rematch with Lamont Roach. I believe this is the best move for Tank.
And he starts to figure holes out, and the way he can explode and move in with one shot, my God.
In the latest surge of online hostilities, Gervonta Tank Davis escalated the psychological warfare leading into his high-stakes rematch with Lamont Roach. Renowned for his confrontational nature both inside the ropes and beyond, Davis didn't pull any punches online. He ignited a firestorm across social media by posting a cryptic yet threatening message: "It can get bad for you in and outside, keep faking." The ominous tone of the tweet sent shockwaves through the boxing community, sparking debate about whether the rivalry has crossed into dangerously personal territory. During their official press event, Davis made his stance even clearer. There was no ambiguity in his words as he took control of the stage and directly challenged Roach's bravado. He demanded Roach stop the verbal antics and warned that his fists would deliver the final statement. Davis,
the people that I fight, when they start talking, that's when y'all get them. I'ma beat his ass when y'all talk.
Wait,
for real. Y'all better be quiet.
I don't give a
y'all
was
all
quiet,
that ski mask and all that.
loud.
We got the whole hood over there, like twisted up. I don't give a about none of that.
Do whatever
I don't
y'all
care about
want.
none
My
of that.
mother, he can't
no
nothing
hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna him up.
Can't. I can't. Calm down. Calm down, brother.
in a significant strategic reversal, Davis has reunited with longtime mentor and trainer Calvin Ford, a move that many see as a calculated step toward redemption. After dabbling with alternative coaching setups, Davis has come full circle to rejoin the man responsible for honing his championship form. This decision sends a clear message: he's not treating this rematch lightly. The chemistry between Davis and Ford is well documented, and their renewed partnership brings back a level of trust, rhythm, and focus that had been missing.
Tank Davis reveals that he will be training back with Calvin Ford for the rematch with Lamont Roach. I believe this is the best move for Tank because Tank was not the same fighter when he switched trainers, because a lot of people thought that he lost that fight, but it went to a draw. And yes guys, this is the same fight when Tank Davis took a knee because some baby oil or some grease went into his eye. I hope him switching trainers make it for a more entertaining fight, because the first fight was very boring.
Frank Martin, a respected voice and fellow fighter, recently offered his perspective on the brewing rematch. Acknowledging Roach's skills and experience, Martin didn't deny that the challenger brings credible tools to the ring. However, his prediction leaned heavily in Davis's favor. He described the upcoming bout as a dogfight but clarified that Davis would be the one dictating the pace with unrelenting pressure.
Maybe they're trying to get that fight more of a, like, oh, it's going to be a good fight, but no, Roach is a decent fighter, but Tank on dog him. Tank on dog him.
For sure.
The rivalry between Davis and Roach reached a deeply personal and emotionally charged moment when Roach spoke publicly about his family's involvement in his boxing journey. While it was intended to highlight his roots and motivation, Davis interpreted it as a provocation. Reacting sharply, Davis issued a warning, stating that the fight should remain between them and that family should be off limits. The exchange introduced a new layer of tension to an already fiery buildup. For
Family's from DC, my whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
They gonna celebrate with me. Yeah,
don't bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
Pops.
Oh. On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking.
Don't
never.
say, bro.
That's cap. What I'm about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap? And
it gotta be.
You gonna say it's cap? I'm watching them.
Gotta be.
Hey, somebody lying.
Good.
Hey.
Yeah, somebody lying.
Hey.
Somebody lying.
Hey.
Okay, Tank.
In a move as bold as it was headline-grabbing, Davis allegedly issued an extraordinary challenge to Roach's team, an eye-popping bet worth $100 billion. While the astronomical figure sparked disbelief and debate over its seriousness, the symbolism was unmistakable. Davis isn't just confident, he's all in. This dramatic gesture wasn't about dollars, it was about ego, conviction, and a fighter's willingness to put everything on the line to prove superiority.
What?
Who said that? You said
My
what?
man over
You
there
said
said
what?
bet.
Yeah, that's why I've been waiting for the niggas to talk. How much you want back? How much you want to bet? Because I came up here alone. How much y'all want back? How much you want back? Just cut it out. Huh? 100? That's a bet. What's your name? Al, where you from? All right, bet. It's a bet.
Yeah, cuz. Yeah, cuz.
Tank, he feeling better now. Tank feeling better.
Yeah. Somebody done got him out his bag.
Lamont, what's going down March 1st? Prediction, how does it play out at Barclays Center here?
You signed 100K?
Come on, hey, ooh, hold on. He with me, so he wasn't gonna say nothing. He wasn't gonna say no number with no K.
All three of y'all want to bet 100? Right.
Speaking with reporters, Davis delved into a familiar pattern he's observed across multiple fights. He explained how opponents often appear bold and brash during pre-fight promotions, only to crumble when the first bell rings. According to Davis, the reality of facing him, his speed, power, and explosiveness, dismantles all that pre-fight confidence in a matter of seconds. He suggested
that who I fight, when they start talking, that's when y'all get them. I'ma beat his ass.
He can't
y'all
do
talking.
shit. Wait,
For
I don't
real.
give a fuck.
So y'all better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was quiet, if y'all was loud.
He got the
whole
hood
over there,
like twisted up. I don't give a fuck
Y'all
about none
can
of that.
do whatever
I don't
y'all
care about
want.
none
My
of that.
mother, he
I
can't
don't care
stop
about no
nothing
hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna fuck him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's
y'all
gonna get fucked
round
up
y'all
over here.
face
What
up.
do I look like getting fucked up?
Okay.
That shit.
Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee
can't.
he pay for it. I guarantee he pay
can't.
for it. I guarantee it. I
Calm
guarantee
down.
it.
Calm
to the
down,
fight.
brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna
Come
get
to
you
the fight.
fucked up.
Showtime Sports executive Steven Espinoza, a key figure in shaping Davis's career, weighed in on the upcoming rematch and Tank's future. Espinoza emphasized that Davis performs at his absolute best in the 135-pound division, where his speed and punching power are most lethal. Although Davis has successfully fought at 140, the lighter division better suits his frame and agility.
Versus Lamont Roach, right? March 1st, we're gonna get this fight here in New York. There are a lot of questions of why Lamont Roach, right? Let's not discredit him. He's a great fighter, great chin, high IQ. But why Lamont Roach? That's the questions that all the fans are asking at the beginning.
Look, I think the reality is, I think those are fair questions. I mean, when you have fighters the caliber of Tank, of Canelo, the bar is always high. When you continue to perform well against high-level opposition, people expect a lot from. There were preliminary discussions about the Shakur fight, early on, like back early, for 2024 before this was scheduled. Didn't get very far for reasons I won't go into. But
come on.
I just think there were, I'm not sure that the time was right. I think, what Shakur was looking for was something different than, he was looking for more of a long-term commitment other than just doing one fight, and so he's got his deal, he's getting busy, he's got a fight scheduled, and, maybe we'll pick up and do something there. But aside from that, I mean, to be candid, those are the big names at 135. I know Tank has gone up to 140, and he would on occasion. He hasn't looked the best there. Overall, I think 135 is his best.
Word from Davis's training camp continues to turn heads. In one recent session, reports claim that he dropped a sparring partner with a single punch, a display of power that's become standard for him in training. This isn't just gym folklore. Insiders consistently describe how Davis approaches sparring with the same level of intensity he brings to real fights. These knockdowns aren't
like that.
He has a lot of fans everywhere.
A lot.
West Coast, East Coast.
All different nationalities. It's crazy.
What's the craziest situation you guys seen with like a celebrity that saw him and just had to run over?
Yeah, a lot of them, bro.
Basketball, football, actors, rappers.
I'll say probably Magic and Shaquille.
Magic?
And Shaq.
Magic and Shaq?
Yeah.
What did Shaq say?
Come sit your ass down. We need to talk.
What did Magic tell him? Or Shaq tell him?
Say we need to talk. He talked. Matter of fact, he took us to dinner. We talked to him for like 3 hours. Yeah, talked to him like 3 hours. Shaq actually cool, man.
He is
cool. Smart too. Smart.
I used to always destroy him in your mama jokes. He has
Yeah.
no chance.
Yeah.
But that's really cool. Magic too. Magic, they're both very good in business.
Yeah. Right.
Shaq and
right,
Magic,
yeah.
they're very good businessmen.
Mike Tyson walked down. I mean,
What did Mike tell
everybody-
him?
Told him it's his time. It's his turn.
And he's doing it.
Yeah. You heard Mike say that?
That's his favorite fighter.
Yeah.
And he wants to see him fight Lomachenko. What do you think of that fight?
Lomo and Gervonta? I mean, when it happens, it's not going to be what most people think. You know, they think because, you know, Lomo got good footwork and all of that. Tank is different. Lomo going to find out. Lomo never been in the ring with nobody like Tank.
Well, Loma has a big fight coming up with Teofimo.
Yeah,
That's a very tough fight.
Hopefully he get past that. He better not fight like he did against Pedraza against Teofimo. Who he going night-night?
Teo could crack. Teofimo could crack. What do you think? Does he beat Loma?
Huh?
Does Loma beats him? Who wins?
No, I mean, Teofimo, he hit Loma with a good shot. He can beat him, but Loma got that.
Mike Tyson said he wants to see Tank versus Loma.
Tank, oh yeah, everybody wants to see that. I want to see that. But I know if Tank's getting focused.
Two southpaws?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once Tank felt Lomo power, he actually really think that Lomo will take his power.
New footage emerging from Davis's camp paints a vivid picture of a fighter in peak condition. His movements are fluid, his punches land with pinpoint accuracy, and his cardio appears unmatched. Observers have noted the urgency in his pace, the sharpness in his execution, and the absolute focus in his eyes. There's no... Boxing's elite talent Terrence Crawford recently shared his thoughts on Davis's unique finishing ability. What caught Crawford's eye wasn't just the force behind Tank's punches, but the timing and precision with which they land. Crawford noted that Davis doesn't need volume to win, he just needs one opportunity. That's
One of the most interesting fighters to watch because he's so different. His style is so different. You know, he's so economical. Like, he puts pressure on guys without throwing too many punches, and then starts to figure holes out, and the way he can explode and move in with one shot, my God.
Yeah, he very explosive, and he be cracking them dudes. Hey, he be putting them to sleep.
Just cracking people.
Yeah.
And he has so much confidence in his power.
So, you know, he just, in his mind, he know it's a matter of time before I catch.
Despite all the buzz surrounding Davis, Lamont Roach deserves his due credit. He isn't walking into this rematch as an underdog with no pedigree, he's a former champion who has already proven himself on the biggest stages. Unlike rising prospects like Frank Martin, Roach has stood atop his division and battled through adversity. His resume reflects toughness, resilience, and world-class ability. And
out here selling under 150,000 pay-per-views, you kidding me? Oh man, Face of Boxing, yeah, turn that shit off. Yeah, we shutting that shit down. Every single time. Does Shakur really want to fight Tank? I think Shakur could sell a bit more with somebody else. Especially in Saudi, I feel like they can find him a dancing partner that'll do a little bit better than 150,000. Okay, I get it. This is why PBC delayed this fight for what, 5 months? Y'all ain't want to pay this motherfucker because y'all know he can't sell. I mean, this should have been evident. If you do the math, Tank has never been that great of a pay-per-view draw. He sold over 300K twice now in his career. He sold over 300K with Ryan Garcia, that's obvious, Ryan's the bigger star. And then he sold over 300 with Martin, he sold about 325. But when we put it in perspective, that Frank Martin fight was a comeback fight after a year layoff, so it was always going to sell. Every comeback fight's going to sell. It was one of the first pay-per-views on Amazon's new PBC deal, so they were really trying to push it. And then he had David Benavidez as the co-main event with Gary Russell and Alberto Puello under them. So you take away all those factors that this wasn't a comeback fight. David Benavidez isn't the co-main event, and Amazon has now been in the game for over a year. It makes sense it only sold 150. I know there's going to be a couple of you guys in the comments, no, it sold 500K. Don't be so gullible. It didn't sell 500K. I don't know if Tank's a top, well, I know for a fact he's not a top 5 draw in the sport of boxing anymore. Well, he's not selling pay-per-views. Bivol better be up just triple him. Well, Jerry, their pay-per-views are cheaper. Don't matter. All that matters is who has more eyes watching him, and Bivol better be if the Tank doesn't.
Roach enters the rematch as a matured and evolved version of the fighter Davis first faced. With only one professional loss on his record, he's built a style defined by crisp technique, calculated pressure, and an unshakable belief in his ability to win. His past experiences, particularly his bounce back from defeat, have made him a more well-rounded, composed competitor. The draw in their initial bout shattered the myth of Davis's invincibility, prompting experts to wonder if Roach had revealed a deeper vulnerability in Tank's game. This rematch, therefore, carries the weight of unfinished business.
Fight Up TV from behind the camera today, being joined with Timothy Bradley. Tim, so many things I've been wanting to talk to you about, man, but I know I don't have much time, so let me just kind of go through them. Ryan versus Rolly. Does Rolly have a chance to beat Ryan Garcia?
You got a puncher's chance, that's it.
That's
he
it.
can punch. It's a puncher's chance. I mean, yeah, when you got power, you got a chance. I mean, you just got to land one, right? But I don't see it. I think Ryan. I think Ryan has changed, definitely. I think his character has definitely changed. With the way he's displaying it now, a lot more calmer, very respectful. Look like a real businessman now. He's not all loud and crazy like he was. He's kind of calmed it and tamed it down a bit. So I respect that with Ryan, man, and I think he's gonna be a lot more focused now, and he's actually gonna go and train, and he's gonna definitely put on a show, and I think he's gonna win, man. I think he's gonna win by knockout.
How long does that fight go, in your opinion?
It won't go past 6.
Wow, everyone's been saying that.
I don't think it goes past 6.
Why?
What's up, fam?
Why do you guys think it
Nah,
won't
there's
go
too many
past-
hoes. Too many hoes in the game of too many hoes. Too many hoes. Too many hoes. Too many hoes in this game.
Cut that right on out. Okay, cut that out.
Too many hoes in this game, man. Y'all know, man. Come on, ain't nobody stupid. You know what I'm saying? Stevie Wonder here can see that he got a lot of hoes in this game, man. He's very unconventional, but got some pop on his shots, but that's it.
Following the initial draw, Davis offered explanations that appeared to downplay Roach's performance. Instead of giving full credit, he pointed to various issues on his end. Yet despite those remarks, Davis still holds one card that could tip the balance: his ability to adapt mid-fight. Davis can switch between offense and defense fluidly, responding to pressure with intelligence and explosiveness. Social media debates and interviews have only added fuel to the fire, but the true answers will come under the bright lights. This isn't just a grudge match, it's a moment that could redefine both men's careers.
But we're going to frustrate him. He doesn't get frustrated. He takes his time. He's deliberate. A lot of times at the beginning, people thought he was just a seek and destroy missile. They thought he was just a guy that got to you. And they thought that he would get over anxious. He don't get over anxious. He takes his time. He slowly crosses, closes those gaps. Inch by inch, step by step. And then he gets to you.
He reminds me of the old-time janitors, the superintendents in the big buildings, those big buildings, and they had a big brass key ring about this big with 1,000 keys on it. But every key, they knew that key was for a certain door to get into the building. When he's moving around, I'm saying, he's the super with that big key ring, and he's looking for the right key to get in the door.
You're great with the analogies. I love it. I love the analogies.
And he finds the right key.
He does.
He doesn't walk into a room and like, bang, oh my God, I shouldn't open that door. And a lot of guys do. Romero walked into that room. Garcia walked into that room, So he don't, and that's part of what separates him and makes him a guy that's one of the most complete fighters right now of all time.
Many are now drawing parallels between this situation and the iconic rivalry between Floyd Mayweather and Marcos Maidana. In that case, Maidana shocked Mayweather in the first fight, forcing a close decision. But in the rematch, Mayweather adjusted, regained control, and cemented his legacy. Davis now stands in a similar position. The pressure is on him to respond to Roach's success and prove that elite fighters don't crumble, they evolve. This fight isn't just about settling a score.
YouTube, we're back again with some more boxing news in the boxing world. Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach
for the rematch is on the horizon. It will be happening this year, and it will be happening very, very soon. This is the thing, YouTube. If y'all agree with me on what I'm about to tell y'all, I want y'all to throw the thumbs up, because this is what's gonna happen. If y'all remember the Mayweather and Madonna match, where everybody thought Madonna beat Mayweather in the first match when they fought each other, like he dominated him, he beat him. Same thing goes here. Lamont Roach, everybody's saying that he dominated Gervonta Davis, but this is not going to happen in the rematch. Gervonta Davis is going to dominate Lamont Roach. If y'all agree with me on what I'm telling y'all, this is just like the Mayweather-Madonna fight. I'm trying to tell you. Lamont Roach is going to lose in the rematch, and that's a guarantee. That's not a prediction. That is a spoiler. If y'all agree with me, throw a thumbs up. And if you ain't got Eat Up Keeps the News, subscribe.
That wraps up today's deep dive into one of boxing's most heated and intriguing rematches. The build-up has been intense, the stakes are higher than ever, and the legacy of both fighters is on the line. Stay tuned, because the real story begins when the bell rings.